Before he was president, George Washington was a military leader who played a crucial role in the American Revolution. He led the Continental Army against the British, despite having fewer resources and less experience. His leadership at Valley Forge, where soldiers endured brutal conditions, proved his resilience. Washington's ability to inspire his troops and outmaneuver the British helped secure American independence, making him a national hero before he ever stepped into politics. After the war, Washington could have seized power, but he shocked the world by resigning his military commission. Many expected him to become a dictator, but he chose democracy over personal ambition. His decision to step away from power set a precedent for peaceful transitions in leadership. This act of humility and restraint earned him immense respect, proving that true leadership isn't about control, it's about service to a greater cause. When the U.S. needed its first president, Washington was the obvious choice. He reluctantly accepted, knowing the weight of the role. He set many traditions, including the two-term limit, which later became law. He also established the first presidential cabinet, surrounding himself with brilliant minds like Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson. His leadership helped stabilize the young nation, proving that a strong but restrained executive branch was essential for democracy to thrive. Washington's presidency wasn't without challenges. He faced internal conflicts, like the Whiskey Rebellion, where farmers protested taxes. Instead of crushing dissent with force, he handled it with measured authority, proving that the government could enforce laws while respecting citizens' rights. He also navigated foreign policy carefully, avoiding entanglement in European wars. His farewell address warned against political divisions and foreign alliances, advice that remains relevant even today. Despite his achievements, Washington wasn't perfect. He owned enslaved people, a contradiction to the ideals of freedom he fought for. However, in his later years, he grew uneasy with slavery and freed his enslaved workers in his will. While this doesn't erase the injustice, it shows his evolving views. His legacy is complex. He was a visionary leader, but also a man shaped by his time, struggling with the moral dilemmas of his era. Washington's influence extended beyond his presidency. He set the standard for future leaders, proving that power should be wielded with integrity. His decision to retire after 2 terms reinforced the idea that no one should rule indefinitely. Even in death, he remained a unifying figure. When he passed in 1799, the entire nation mourned. His legacy isn't just in history books, it's in the very fabric of American democracy. George Washington wasn't just a leader, he was a symbol of what the United States could become. His choices shaped the presidency, the military, and the very idea of American democracy. He wasn't perfect, but his vision and leadership laid the foundation for a nation that continues to evolve. More than 2 centuries later, his influence still echoes in every peaceful transfer of power and every leader who values service over self-interest.